Welcome back for episode 3 of Saxophone Fundamentals. Today we're talking about the saxophone embouchure. A great embouchure, just as much as air, has so much to do with a beautiful saxophone sound. So often people will get messed up with too much tension, or biting the reed, or air escaping. Today I'm going to teach you a simple procedure for forming an embouchure that should serve you in all purposes. Now, a few words of warning. Make sure that you have proper equipment before you try any of this. If you have a reed that's too hard, it will be very difficult to build the muscles necessary to play with a great sound consistently. What I would recommend, especially if you're a beginner, or especially if the entire concept of embouchure is new to you, start on something like a Van Doren or a Van Doren Juno 2 on a fine mouthpiece like a Van Doren Optimum or a Van Doren Profile. Once you gain proper muscle tension, you can go to a 2.5 and eventually a 3. And for most people, you probably don't need to progress past that strength 3 reed. So the procedure for the embouchure, first and foremost, you need to make sure that you watch the video that I recently posted on posture and have your neck strap pulled up so that the mouthpiece will enter your mouth without you having to do anything strange. First, place your teeth on top of the mouthpiece. If you find this uncomfortable, you may need to invest in some mouthpiece patches. This is a non-negotiable though. Your top teeth must go on the mouthpiece. Rest the entire weight of your head on top. Next, you're going to rest your lower lip on your lower teeth. Many people find it uncomfortable to have their teeth right next to the skin of their lower lip, and some people can even start biting just a bit. I would recommend using something like the Login Lip Saver or some Ezo. If you have any questions about that, please just get a hold of me. So the weight of your head is resting on top of the mouthpiece. Your lower lip is resting on your lower teeth. Then you're going to draw the corners of your mouth in like a drawstring and puff up your lower lip. It needs to be as cushiony as possible. If you did it with your finger, your lower lip's going to grab your finger just a bit. Finally, you're going to seal in and blow. Take a look at these pictures. First, I have myself doing each of these steps individually up close from the front, and then the same steps from a slight angle. This embouchure works equally well for both jazz and classical playing. Now, how do you know if your embouchure is too tight or too loose? Here, mouthpiece pitches can do wonders. On the mouthpiece alone, you play a concert pitch that should tell you exactly how your embouchure should feel. You can use this as a reference, and keeping that feel in mind, use it when you play all the time. A soprano saxophone mouthpiece should play a C-sharp concert. An alto saxophone mouthpiece by itself should play an A concert. A tenor saxophone mouthpiece by itself should play a G-sharp concert. And a baritone saxophone mouthpiece by itself should play a D concert. Watch while I demonstrate on both an alto and tenor mouthpiece. Play those mouthpiece pitches on your mouthpiece every day until you're extremely comfortable with this new embouchure. This embouchure should help you provide the best sound possible. Remember, an embouchure is just a stable platform. The majority of tone production comes from the airstream. Stay relaxed, and good results will follow. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Saxophone Fundamentals. Until next time, happy practicing.